Hi guys, it's How of the morning, and it's still Dawson talking about a few. Many have questioned me up in many of the conversations or interviews with my friends as to why I'm striving on my own. And then I can give out an illustration, some points, and I'm like, one of the reasons my people's investments may not be my source of interest because the two I've got in a life plan that I want to invest, that I want to give time to, by the way, that I dedicated my life to. So you may find my uncle or dad or any friend is the driver, and then I may not have much of that. Maybe a great farmer, then according to the life plan, I may not have all that. And then the others have said, why can't you pair up with either dad or uncle? Mm, it may not it may not be too close. I've always wanted to have time to exercise on my own. And then I feel pairing up and losing that time, I won't be getting enough time early to think, meditate, I didn't have breakthroughs, having 3 quarters of it on my own. And then to stress more that I've always said, neither can I ever blame any family member for not supporting me financially, and nor can I ever blame anyone as for my well-being, but rather it remains a puzzle for me to solve. I've always been confident and I've always not tasked anyone about finance or putting anyone of pressure because I know at one time I'll be solving that. And in my youth age, I marked it and then planned it and then had a chance to be blessed by the Holy Spirit on that life plan that I want it to be more of a physical one. Because by physically, I'll be building a strong foundation to help me survive at my old age. And then more ideas have still flown onto me. They're like, Deoson, why can't you go on for a company? Why can't you apply this side? Truly, I've not had any plans of employment, but still, I want to be a job creator and I want to invest one of my ideas. It's by the way, it's revolutionary to create something new, to create new ideas, to express it. This is how I wanted it to be. This is how I really think it could be. Yeah, that's about dedicating my life. I dedicated my life to that life plan and then pray for mercy to stick to it. And then there is why I've never applied. Yeah, I've not because there is this extract that I want to share out. I've always seen work means time in exchange for money. And then when you're given income, it creates a lifestyle. And then that lifestyle, dear fellows who have some good time in the evening, they can go out for holidays, buy expensive cars. There's those boats and the yachts, designer or fashion. And then when you get a lifestyle as a result of income, you're forced to work and then you're married to the game. You're addicted to it. And maybe some have families to look after. And then you have to repeat the whole process until you retire. And then amidst all the decisions, you can't withdraw because it's the way of survival. There is that need of money. And children like, Dad, you want to go back to school? Dad, there is this fee that is needed at school. So you might find it hard to invest one of your own. But then, if God puts the right hand and you've did that very dream from your start, It's very easy to implement it. And then there is employment in relation to time. Employment, by the way, still this point reflects back to this extract. One who goes out to work will of course given time in exchange of money. And I'll be giving in my time with money too, but not all that much. The difference with one who is employed, that I will be working on my own, having got a work schedule, and then for myself, I've marked that income at a later stage, and then I'm flexible to change at any time. And I'm like, can I change to this? But then when you're employed, it just becomes something you can't control. You have to follow your boss's idea, whether you want to go for holiday, and then I can change programs and like it may now invest into sports, it may give in an hour for songwriting, it may give in an hour for the praise and worship. So that's unemployment in relation to time management, and then being able to shift swiftly. And then there is a lot of ideas. There are new ideas that I want to extract out, that I want to unleash, that need time. They need the time and precision. Yeah, that's why I saw remaining alone could spark up better for me. Then there are many corrections and many ideas too that I want to bring out to people. And then for many years, people have seen the ideas that have been there over those years are the only ones. I want to have that time to exercise new ones. Then having the urge to carry on. Yeah, I have that hope. And then when you listen to the Holy Spirit, you are guided, which sparks up giving your life to fasting, meditating, and praying, carrying on until success. And then there is truly being careful. Yeah, I believe, and I'm strong-minded. Like one song that we sing, that those who believe in God won't be shaken by any storm that comes. And truly myself, for the time I've dedicated myself to God, and for the time that I've stuck to the plan, I believe one day, if I remain praying, fasting, meditating, following up my training schedule to have a healthy mind and always be ready to shift to the program that I've set, I believe I'm gonna join the list to be one of the most successful to ever walk this earth. And the next stretcher is out, people. Teach our people with a reason, with a great example too. I remain Deoson.